want you to slap your face, okay? Everybody start slapping your face. Start slapping your face for real. No. Slap your face for real. Slap your face for real. Slap your face for real. Now slap your arms. Slap your arms. Slap your arms. Now slap your legs. Slap your legs! You're not slapping your legs for real! Now, hands up. Hands down, touch your toes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. And when you blow out, stand up really slow. Hands towards the sky. Now really reach on your tippy toes. Really reach. Now, when you think you've reached all the way, reach even higher. And then blow all your air out and just flap your body to the ground. Reach up, breathe in. And down. Breathe in. One more. Perfect. When we speak and when we use our bodies and when we do these things, what parts of our body are we using? Anybody? Can you tell me? Can anybody tell me? Muscles. Your what? Your muscles? Yeah, of course. Of course you're using it. Well, what part of our body are we using?
Backbone.
Our what?
Backbone.
Our backbone, yes. Our most important part when speaking, what are we using? Our vocal cords, our voice, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to warm up our voice. So early in the morning we just woke up. What I want you to do is I just want you to hum. So really quietly, really low. Now I want you to do this. Take your hands, do this with me. What your body does, your voice will follow. Now what I want you to do is we're going to stretch our mouth while we stretch our vocal cords, and we're going to chew and hum at the same time. Perfect. So we're warming up our voice a little bit, warming up our mouth a little bit. Now we're going to stretch our face a little bit. So stretch your face really big. Stretch it out loud, really like this. Like you're going to bite into a really big apple. Bite into the apple. Now, like you just ate something really sour. Squeeze your face really tight. Squeeze your face really tight. Now, like you're going to bite into an apple. Like you're something really sour. Now, like a big apple. Now, really sour. Good job. Good job. Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off. Put one hand on your belly. One hand in the air. Now, pant like a dog. Time out! Don't pant like a dog. Watch me. Watch me. Watch my belly. Try to make your belly do that. What we're doing is we're practicing breathing diaphragmatically, okay? We're warming up our belly muscle. Instead of breathing like this, we're breathing with our belly. Stick your tongue out. Take it out for real. And pant like a dog. You don't have a tongue, do you? Perfect. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Now I want you to say it up here. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Now really, really low. Red leather, yellow leather. 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 That's funny. One more time. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. We're going to say it 10 times together. On your marks, get set, go. Red leather, yellow leather. 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 Red yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Good job, you guys. Good job. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Now, I want you to do exactly what I do with my face and with my voice. You're going to repeat after me. Stand up tall. Reach up towards the sky. Grab the imaginary handlebars and pull them down towards your chest. Okay? Now just lay your hands down That's where we should be standing. We're not going to be standing like this. We're not going to be standing like this. We're not going to be twirling our gun like this. What we're going to do is we're going to stand strong. How we do that? Grab the bar, pull your chest up to it, hands down. We're standing tall. Awesome? Repeat after me. When I say, are you ready to have a good day? You're supposed to say, yes! Are you ready to have a good day? Yes! Are you ready to have a good day? Yes! Good day on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good day!
Speak or you prepare to go on stage or something, we have to do what we call a warm-up. Okay? That's to get like your body warmed up, your mind warmed up. And we do that with our face so that we can stretch the muscles. Because the one thing that I want you guys to understand about speaking is that we have to have articulation. Who can tell me what articulation means? Anybody? Yes?
Reasoning, enunciation.
Great. So really enunciating your words, right? And sometimes when we wake up in the morning, especially at 9:30, like we kind of still are talking like we got out of bed, right? It's like, good morning, okay? We like don't really need our mouth. But we really want to open our mouth and articulate and enunciate. What's your name again?
Lisa.
Lisa, like Lisa said, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to close. I want you to close and scrunch your face. So you're going to close your eyes, crinkle your nose, close it, okay? Close. And then you're going to open like a lion as if you're roaring. To really stretch, okay? So let's do it together. Hands by your side. Remember what we talked about last week is that we can't stand like this or this because then it like closes off the body and the diaphragm. We want to be nice and tall, okay? So scrunch your face. Here we go, really tight. And open. Really stretch. Stretch. Move the jaw around. All right, there you go. Now take your 2 fingers, put them right here. And I want you to massage the jaw area. Okay. And I want you to pretend that you're chewing a piece of gum at the same time. I don't see you guys chewing. How do you guys chew gum? How do you chew gum? Show me how to chew gum. Yeah, that's how you chew gum. All right, so let me see you chew the gum. Okay, very good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go around the room right now. Okay, I'll give you like 30 seconds to think about it. You're going to tell us your name, how old you are, and what your what is for the TED Talk. Okay? So remember last week when we talked about the what, the so what, and the now what? So you're going to tell us what your what is. Okay, so name, age, and what your what is. And we're going to provide feedback at the same time. So you're going to do it, and then we're going to give you some positive feedback so that you can reinforce, okay? So first thing is that everybody has their hands by their side, okay? Because I want you to get used to that. Because you don't want to do your talk with your hands in front of you, and sometimes when we're nervous, that's what we do. So I just watched a whole TED Talk the other night, and the guy stood like this the whole time, okay? And it didn't look good. Even though what he said was good, but him standing like this, it made him look like more weak, and it made him look scared. Okay, so I want you guys to like break that habit of like crossing your arms or putting them behind your back. I want you to just be nice and tall and just get comfortable with being open. Okay? Sometimes we're scared of this as people because it's an open feeling, and we're like, no, don't talk to me, right? Or don't look at me. Okay, so just nice and open. Okay? Now I just want you to flex your hands back and forth. Really strong. Okay? Now I want you to look at your feet, and I want you to see, are you standing with your feet together, or are you standing shoulder width apart? We should all be shoulder width apart, nice and strong. Give me a little bit more space. A little bit more space between your 2 feet. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. The reason why we do this is because when you get nervous, which every single person will be nervous when they speak, and that's fine. Okay? But if you stand with your feet together and you get nervous and your legs start to shake, then you become like a bowling pin. There's no balance, right? And so like, Jess, stand with your feet together really fast. Okay? So like now, if Jess is nervous, if I came to like touch her, she would tip over. Okay? Thank you. And so you want to be strong, shoulder width apart, because now, if you're strong and shoulder width apart, stand nice and tall for me. If I come, like, he's grounded. Okay? So, did I hurt your shoulder? No. Oh, too hard? Okay. Okay? And so we all want to be shoulder width apart. And then that way, when we're nervous, like, even if our legs are shaking, we're not going anywhere. Okay? We're sturdy. Okay? Here we go. So, you're going to tell us your name, how old you are, and what year what is. So I'll let you think about it so you can practice it. Okay, who wants to go first? Lisa, I nominate you.
All right. My name is Lisa Liu. I'm a senior at San Marino High School, so I'm 17. And my what is that throughout my 4 years of high school, I feel like one of the biggest problems that our society faces today is the erosion of empathy. 4 years ago, I saw on the news when African-American Eric Garner was choked to death by 2 police officers. No bystander protested. And I think there are many perspectives through which we can view the world, but I think humanity is a prerequisite. And I think our next generation needs to regain this perspective.
Ah, so good, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Now let's give some feedback. Okay, so we'll give some feedback.
In a good way.
So that was really, really great. The first thing that I'm going to say is we need to slow down.
Okay.
Okay, because you're talking just a little bit too fast. So the one thing that you want to remember as a speaker is it's all about timing. We don't want to talk too slow because then you guys get bored and you get annoyed, and right? That's annoying, right? You don't want to do it, okay? And you also don't want to talk super fast because then if I talk like this and you can't understand what I'm saying, and then we're going to lose the whole concept of your talk, okay? So we want to be really clear, and we want to have the perfect time in how we speak, okay? That's the first thing. So you're going to do it again, so that's the first thing, okay?
Okay.
The second thing I want you to think of is try not to touch like your clothes, okay? And so this is another thing that people do that's very common. Even adults, they do this, okay? Is whatever they're wearing, like they'll like maybe like pull their jeans or like they'll play with their shirt or their hand. And so you were playing with your sweater, like right, like at some point you like you might not even know. You took like the 2 little thingies on your sweater and you were playing with them.
Oh.
Did you know that? Did not. Okay, so let's try it again, and let's try implementing those 2 things. So good pacing and like not touching any of the clothing.
Okay.
Take it away.
All right. One of the biggest problems that our society faces.
Start over again. Tell us your name and your age.
Oh, all that? Okay.
Yes.
All right. My name is Lisa Liu, and I'm 17. And I think one of the biggest problems that our society faces today is the erosion of empathy. When African-American Eric Garner was choked to death on the streets of New York, no bystander protested. And I think there are many perspectives through which we can view the world, but humanity is a prerequisite. And I think our next generation needs to regain this perspective.
Beautiful.
Nice. Yeah.
Did you guys feel? Did you see the difference? Did you guys see the difference? Okay, that was great. And I love that you don't know that you played with your clothes. Like the first time.
I did.
Yeah, because that's what happens is like we get in it and we don't know what we're doing. And so that's why like the more you practice, the more you'll realize, oh my gosh, like why am I touching my shirt right now? Okay? Good job. Do you want to tell us your name and just like why you're here today?
Yeah, my name is Julia. This is my first time to came over. My age is 38. Yeah, that's a weird age because I'm pretty old, but now I'm already be the next generation. My work, because I'm be part of an honorary board team, so I'm helping all of you.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So can I give you feedback too? Because we're all together. That was amazing. So everything that was really, really clear. But one thing, and then I'm going to Julia, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to tell Julia that I want you guys to learn too. Is we want to try to focus our eyes. Okay? So even though Julia, that was really clear and great, and I love what you said, you looked up into the sky a little bit. Okay.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because then we think and we like look up. And
Yeah.
so I want you to do that again, but this time I just want you to look at us.
So, I mean, look at this.
Yeah, just look at us.
Everyone, not just look at you.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
look at us. Look at us.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Julia. This is my first time be here. Even I'm 38, but I feel I'm already 18 now. Thank you everyone, but I'm also be part of the TEDxSanMarino honorable board. My work is to be volunteer to help everyone, include everybody here.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm Neil. I'm 15 and I go to San Marino High School. My what is sleep deprivation in students, which is a really big issue because students don't really get enough sleep nowadays. I'm sure all of you can agree, and it affects their academic performance and like their physical performance and their behavior and mood.
Good job.
Okay, great, yeah. Great topic. A little more voice projection. Maybe it was still a little bit soft and standing a little more solid on your feet. Like, go ahead, I know you're kind of in the corner there. Go ahead and step out and face, the circle a little bit better. Right, perfect. And it's okay too, you were kind of just touching a little bit. It's okay to use your hands, this level, like Lisa did, right? So it's okay to still use your hands too. It's just we don't want to fidget on our body with our clothing and stuff like that. But everything else sounded really great. Maybe slow down on a couple parts, just to speak a little clearer. Okay, do you want to try it again?
Sure. My name is Neil. I'm 15, and my what is sleep deprivation in students, which is a really big issue today because students don't really get enough sleep, and it affects their academic performance, their physical performance in sports, and also their behavior and mood.
Okay, that felt slower. That was good. Yeah, really good. That we keep that microphone close, we project. Because we never want our audience to struggle to hear us. We never want our audience to have to do the work, right? We want to be able to project. So I'd say go ahead and do that again. You can, again, just kind of use your hands and body a little bit more in your kind of expression. So let's go ahead and try that again.
My name is Ty Villaluna, and I'm 14 years old, and my what has to do with purebred dogs and the problems that they face because of the constant interbreeding to get the dogs to look a certain way, and the genetic problems that they face.
Okay, great. Good job.
Hi, I'm Chris Jang. I'm 15 and I go to San Marino High School. And my what is on why PE should be included in all high school schedules. And PE should be included because health is such a detrimental issue in our society today.
Okay, great. Nice. Good sharing. One thing I'd say is you're rocking back and forth a little bit, and that can really make your audience a little seasick, right? It's like kind of following you. So just being a little more strong in your grounding. Think about your feet grounding to the ground. And also you will have a little bit of movement as you do the talk, but again, hands, a little expression, a little more excitement in your voice around it. So you want to go ahead and try it again?
Hi, I'm Chris Chang and I'm 15.
I'm gonna pause you there, okay, a little bit. Give us some more strong voice. So Chris, when you hang out with your friends, and like let's say they're across the schoolyard, how do you get their attention?
I wave.
That's it. You don't say, hey.
He's so honest. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, give us like your strongest, most articulate voice.
Hi, I'm Chris Chang.
Even more. I believe in you, Chris.
I'm 15 and I go to San Marino High School, and my what is about why PE should be incorporated in all student schedules. And health is such a detrimental issue in our society today. So
Good.
that's why.
Good. You're gonna do it again. Okay. You're gonna do it again with even more confidence, and you're gonna convince us why we should have PE. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that what you wanted to tell us?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna convince all of us right here. Hi, my name is Chris. I'm how many years old?
15.
I'm 15 years old, and this is what I'm here to tell you today. Like, that's the energy that needs to go. Because are you passionate about your topic?
Yes.
Good. So now convince us. Go for it. And tell us. Like, look at us and tell us. My name is Chris. I'm 15 years old, and here's what I have to say.
My name is Chris, and I'm 15, and I go to San Marino High School. And my what is why PE should be incorporated into all high school schedules. It should be incorporated because health is such a big issue in our society today.
Great. We're going to do it one more time. All of you guys are nervous. You're like, no. Chris, that was really, really good. There's just one more little feedback. Let's get rid of the ands.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that? All the different ands? Okay, we don't need those ands. So just say, my name is Chris. I'm 15 years old. Then you're what?
Okay. My name is Chris. I'm 15 years old. I go to San Marino High School, and my what is why PE should be incorporated into all high school schedules. And it should be incorporated because health is such a detrimental issue in our society.
Much better. Much better. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Challenge.
Yes.
So, how many people have gone so far? 4 people have gone, right? 4 people have gone so far? Perfect. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to be actively listening and learning from every single person. Okay, so when Lisa went, we were like, okay, Lisa, we're not going to fidget. She had great projection, but we all learned that we're not going to play with our clothes. Correct? What are we not going to do? Play with our clothes. Exactly. Then going down the line, we learned we're not going to look up at the ceiling. We're not going to search for the answers of our talk up in the sky. Correct? Not that you did that, but you know what I'm saying. So each person that goes, I want you guys to listen and think about that as Netta or Leanne or whoever's giving constructive criticism. So then you're actively learning. Then when it's your turn, you can be like, boom, deliver, done, awesome, great, maybe a thing or two, but we're actively learning. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so that's my challenge. My challenge to you is to not get a note that has already been given. Okay? So what do we think our biggest challenge is going to be? What is Netta really passionate about? Vocal projection. My name is Chris. I am 15 years old, and this is what I think. Chris, I like you. So now when it's your turn to go, what are we not going to have a problem with?
Voice projection.
Voice projection. Well, you voice project. What's your name?
Jackie.
My name is Jackie. How old are you, Jackie?
I'm 15.
You're 15 years old, and what are you passionate about?
My what is going to be about social media and its effect on our culture.
Hit me with it. Go.
So I'm Jackie, I'm 15, and my what is going to be about social media and its effect on our culture today.
Okay, good. Okay, so thank you, Dakota, for saying that. So what did Jackie do well? So I want you guys to say, what did Jackie do well? Anybody?
Not play with his clothes.
Okay, good. So he didn't fidget. We call it like fidgeting. He didn't fidget with his clothes. What else did Jackie do well? Vocal projection, great. Somebody, was it you that said clear voice?
Voice pretty clear.
Yeah, voice was pretty clear. Great. What could we use more from Jackie? Like, what's something that we need from Jackie more?
Eye contact.
Eye contact. Very, very good. Eye contact. What else? Anything else?
Smile.
Smile? Good. Yeah, so like a little bit more like passion and emotion. Great. Jackie, let's do it again. Now with those two things.
So I'm Jackie, I'm 15, and my what is going to be about social media and its effect on our culture today.
Very, very good. Awesome. Much better, right, guys?
Yeah. And you have an amazing voice. You have a great voice, and it's very commanding, right? So you want to use that, right? That's commanding. It's like the effects of social media, right? Because you need to sell the excitement, right? Because you get, I'm kind of like, I want to work on this, but you don't bring the joy and bring the excitement to it. The audience won't feel that energy because everything's an energy they feel from you.
Yes.
It's not even the words you say as much as that energy that they feel. So, I mean, you already got the voice beautiful. And also, I just recommend that you don't say my what is, or you said something, instead of just saying like, just go right into it. And my passion is, or whatever you're going to say. Does that make sense?
Jackie,
Yeah.
are you in choir?
Great.
No.
You should be.
Yeah, you have a beautiful voice.
Join choir tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, so hi, my name is Nikki Lynn. I go to Ruben Ayala High School, and I missed the first class, so I don't necessarily have a what yet.
Okay, that's okay. So I want you to do that again. And now I want you to tell us again your name, your age, and something that you're passionate about.
Stand
Okay.
solid. Yeah, there you
And
go.
same thing that I told Lisa is really, really slow, and this is where we want you to articulate. Okay, so not really, really slow because then you'll bore us, but just like good timing, slow down a little bit, and really use the mouthing so that we understand everything. Okay, try that again.
Okay, so hi, my name is Nikki Lynn, and I go to Ruben Ayala. I'm 17. why did I say 17? I am 16. And I'm passionate about something new, politics. I feel like more teenagers should be involved with what is going on in the world.
Great. Very good. We're going to do that again. I want you to say the same thing, and now this time I want you to cut out your ums. Okay, so one of the things I'm passionate about is politics. I feel that my generation should be involved about what's happening in the world today.
Okay, so hi, I'm Nikki Lynn. I go to Ruben S. Ayala. I'm 16, and I'm passionate about politics, and I feel as if teenagers now should be more involved in what's going on in the world.
Much better. Good job.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Vivian.
Start over.
I have a sore throat.
Okay, stand nice and tall.
Hi, my name is Vivian. I'm 15, and my what is having a wider range of selection of courses that students can take that they believe will actually benefit their future and career.
Okay, very, very good. Very, very good. So remind me of your name again. Vivian. What did Vivian do well? Anybody?
She had a good, strong stance.
Good, strong stance. What are a couple things that we need more from Vivian? What could we use more of? Say it. What? Say it. What could Vivian you give us more of?
Maybe speaking louder.
Speaking louder, but I know you have a sore throat right now. Okay. What about, yeah, I know, that's what he said. That's why. What did you tell him? What did you tell him in his ear?
I don't know. I forgot.
You did not.
David plays people.
Eye contact, okay? Eye contact. So I'm gonna teach you guys something, and I want you to all remember it. It's called the 3-second rule. Okay? 3-second rule. So you want to focus your eyes for 3 seconds. If you go longer than 3 seconds, it becomes uncomfortable for somebody. Okay? So now, Vivian, if I'm talking to you, that's 2 seconds, that's 3 seconds. Now I'm going on 4, 5, and now in your head you're like, stop looking at me, Netta. Okay? So, but then if we go shorter than 3 seconds, then we're too spacey. We're too all over the place. So now if I go 1, 2, and then I'm shifting like this, you can't find me, and we can't make a connection, okay? So I want you to do that same thing again, Vivian. I don't want you to play with your nails, though. I want you to stand nice and tall, and I want you to do the 3-second rule with everyone. So try to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, try it.
Hi, my name is Vivian, and I'm 15, and my what is having a wider range of courses for students to choose that can benefit their own future.
Much better. Good job. Good job, Vivian. Yes.
Hi, my name's Camilla. I'm 17, and my topic is how to overcome procrastination.
Great. What do you think I'm going to tell you, Vivian? Sorry. Name. Camilla. What do you think I'm going to tell you, Camilla?
I couldn't hear you, and I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sorry. This is why we're here. It's all learning, right? So this is great. No. Yeah.
Try it again. Camilla, do this for me. Say, hey. No. Dakota, go. As loud as you can.
Hey.
Even more.
Hey.
Even more. Open up the mouth. I know it's scary, isn't it? Yeah. To get, and this is a really good point, Camilla, is that sometimes, especially when we're young, we're afraid of our own voice, right? We're afraid of our own voice. So we talk low and we whisper, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But now, because you're going to deliver your message to the world, and there's something that you're really passionate about that you want to share, you have to share it with conviction, okay? And so that means that we need projection from your voice as much as you have, even if it's scary to you, okay? And just so you know, this is a common challenge for everybody, I've taught voice for 15 years, and the number one thing I tell every single time in a voice training or a voice lesson is open your mouth and speak up. And it takes like a month because people are just, they hear themselves, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so loud. But to us, you're not. Okay? So as much as you can, just say, hey, as loud as you can be. Hey. Good. 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 Now, I want you to do it one more time, and I just want you to double that volume. Now, like, shoot for the sky. Go for it.
Hi, my name is Camilla, and I'm 17. My topic is how to overcome procrastination.
Oh my God! Good job. That was like, how many of you guys, that was like 1,000 times better, wasn't it? Yes. Very, very good. So now, Camilla, this is for everybody, okay? We cannot go backward from that, okay? So now you set your bar. Now the next time you speak, you got to go to the next step. Okay? Very good. Very good.
My name is Sharon, and I'm 15 years old, and my what is regarding physical beauty and outer appearance. So I feel like nowadays, society as a whole is adding more value to how we look. Sayings like, everyone is beautiful, or the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, are meant to be words of encouragement. But what if they only add value to our outer appearance? It's as if we link worth to our beauty. And I think it's time that we realize as a whole that it's okay to not be beautiful. Thank you.
Good job. What did she do that was great?
Vocal.
Vocal?
Everything.
Everything? What everything? Tell us specifically.
Gesture.
Gesture?
Stance.
Okay.
And speed.
Speed? Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And everything.
What is something that we could use more of? Anything?
I felt that the eye contact was a bit flashy.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I would have said. Eye contact, so a little bit more like stable, like the 3-second rule. Anything else? I think that was it. I think that if you can just have more focus in the eye contact, okay, that would be great. So let's try it again. Even if you don't say the same words, it's okay. And let's try to do the 3-second rule. Okay.
Hi, my name is Sharon, and I'm 15 years old, and my what is regarding physical beauty. So I think nowadays, as a society, we're placing more value on what we look. Phrases like, everyone is beautiful, or beauty is in the eye of the beholder, are meant to be words of encouragement. However, they only add value to what we look like. It's as if we link beauty to our worth. Society has a standard of beauty, and let's be honest, not everyone can achieve it. So it's time to realize that it's okay to not be beautiful.
Much better. Very good. Very, very
I
good.
just want to add something about eye contact is when you're speaking from a stage and you basically have, the left, the right, and the center. If you focus on just one person, connect eyes with one person for that 3 seconds in each section, that whole section will feel that you're looking at them. Does that make sense? So just connect with one person, hold that gaze 3 seconds, then you look here, even if it's 1,000 people in the room, even way back there, you connect with somebody back there in the 25th row. They're all going to feel like you're looking at them.
Yes.
So just think of those couple people that you can focus. Same here. If you look to here and then look to here, that 3 seconds, we'll all feel like we're included in that.
Very good. Nice. Very good. Good job.
Be the sorry.
It's okay. Keep
It's
going.
important that we be the master of our fear, and never let it stop us from reaching the goal.
Good job. Great job. Okay, so what are some positive? Some great things. Great things.
Strong voice.
Very strong voice. Very strong voice. What are some things that we can have more of? Yes.
Pacing her words.
Very good. So it was a little bit fast for us. We're going to do it again, and I want you to slow down. I like that you took a breath before you started. Just take the breath. And then just take your time and go nice and slow, okay? The second thing is that I want you guys to remember this. When you're doing your talk, don't apologize. Never apologize, okay? If you make a mistake, just say, excuse me, and keep going. Or take a pause, right? And then start over. But don't say, I'm sorry, okay? Because you don't need to apologize to the audience, Okay, so let's try that again.
My name is Sharon Huang, and I'm a junior in Arcadia High School. I'm 17 years old now, and my word is about why should we take control of our fear. I do not try to offend or judge anybody in this room, by assuming that all of you has been a crowd in at least one moment of your life. The truth is, we encounter fear every day in our life, and it is important to be the master of our fear, and never ever letting it stop, and never ever stop. Sorry.
Don't say sorry. Keep going. And never ever.
Got it.
Keep going. And never ever.
And never ever stop it. And never ever make it stop us from reaching the goal.
Very good. Better. Okay.
Okay. My name is Jennifer. I'm 15 years old right now. My topic is how peers have effects on each other, but actually the effects is actually on familial pressures. Yeah.
Good. Very good. Good topic. Okay, what's some positive? Things well. That they did well.
I think you have a great voice.
Great voice. Great voice. What else? What else? Yes.
She paced herself really well.
Paced yourself really, really well. Really strong voice, nice pace, okay? Do it again, hands by your side, and even more confident. 200% more confident.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jennifer Lee. I'm 15 years old. My topic is how peers have effects on each other, but actually the effects is from my family, which is familial pressure.
Very good. Much better.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Alan San. I'm a sophomore in LaSalle High School. My topic is about teen suicide. So in past of my 8 years life, I have been experiencing teen suicide twice. So 2 of my friends, one in China and another one in America, they commit suicide. So they suicide at night mostly, and then they try to cut their throat by the piece of glasses. So I feel right now in the society, teen suicide become really common, and we see the news, school gun shooting, and the kids just missing, and their parents don't know where they go. So I think it's a point that we realize that teen suicide is a serious problem, and everyone should take care of it. And it's a mental health and mental illness issue to everyone.
Very, very good. Great topic. Good. All right. What are some positive? Great voice. Speed. Good. What else?
Content and story.
Content is story. Very good. Okay. What do you need more of? Anybody?
Pulling the shirt.
Yeah, the shirt. Pulling the shirt. Okay. What else? I would say clarity. Okay, so what I want you to do it again. And this time I want you to over-exaggerate your mouth. Really open up and articulate as much as possible so that we fully understand what you're saying. Okay, so try that again, nice and slow.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alan San. I'm sophomore in LaSalle High School, and my topic is about teen suicide. So in past of my 8 years life, I have been experiencing 2 suicide students in my life. And one of them is in China and another one is in America. So they mostly happen in the night, and they're trying to use piece of glasses to cut their throat. And right now I feel it is a really serious problem in the society that teenagers begin to suicide. So I hope everyone could take care of this serious problem. And I feel everyone worth a chance to life, and everyone worth a chance to decide their life.
Good job. Much better. Good. All right.
All right. Good morning, guys. My name is Kevin. I'm 15. So my what is the accessibility in healthcare and the usage of technology in hospitals. So imagine yourself being in a hospital where the environment is very dirty, and you have to wait in line for 2 hours. And when you get to your appointment, the doctor said, no, I cannot do it. This is probably not the case in a more wealthier society where people have the ability to pay or have the amount of money to go to a more advanced hospital and get better treatments.
Good. Very good. Okay, so what are some positive that we see? Positive.
We came out very confident.
Okay, confident. Anything else?
I like when you said imagine, because when you say that imagine, people can put themselves in that situation and then
Very good.
drop themselves in.
What could we use more of? More eye contact, good. Watch your hands a little bit because you're playing with your sweater right here, okay? And something is I want you to stand up nice and tall. Shoulders back. Yeah, stand up even tall, head high. There we go, okay? Because right now you're doing a little bit of this and what you have to say is important, right? So nice and tall, shoulders back, head high, okay? And now I want you to do again and just go a little bit slower and really be confident. What I'm here to say today.
Good morning, guys. My name is Kevin.
Even more slow. Good morning, guys. My name is Kevin.
Good morning, guys. My name is Kevin, and I'm 15. So what I'm here to talk about today is the accessibility in healthcare and the usage of technology in hospitals. So imagine yourself being in a hospital where the environment is very dirty, and you have to wait in line for 2 hours, and when it eventually gets to your appointment and the doctor said, no, I cannot do anything. This is probably not the case in a more wealthy society where people have the ability to pay or have the money to go to a better hospital for better treatment.
Much better. Good job. All right, we got last three. Yes.
My name is David. I'm 14 years old. As you can see, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
How many of you have heard the accident that happened in Florida high school? 17 were killed and 17 were injured. Statistics show all around the globe, United States have the most gun produced and the most gun accident that happened, almost twice as the second nations. Gun violence have been the most problem that people had debate about and talking about. To protect our life, our future, but most importantly, our next generation, we all should take action and make our life better.
Good job. Good. All right. Positive. What are some good things there? Great vocal projection, right? He came in strong. He's like, here I am. Here's what I have to say. What else?
Passionate.
Passionate. Good. Okay, what can we use more of? Good. Eye contact. I would say pace.
Yeah.
Just a little bit fast, right?
Got a little bit nervous.
That's okay. So that's a really good point. So I want you to start off more slow than you normally would, because what happens is once you start talking, you speed up. So start off slow, and then when you get nervous and speed up, it's the right pace. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so try that again.
My name is David, 14 years old. How many of you have heard the accident that happened in Florida high school? 17 were killed and 17 were injured. Statistics show all around the globe, U.S. have the most gun produced and most gun violence that happened, almost twice as the second nations. Excuse me. We all should take action to protect our life, our future, but most importantly, our next generation.
Very good. Much better.
Also, something real quick I want to say about when you say a statistic or something that's really super powerful, to just pause. It gives the audience a little spaciousness to take it in, right? 17 were killed and 17 were injured. 2, 3, 4. You know, does that, you know what I mean? So that pacing will, oh, wow, it gives the audience a minute and then go back, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is James Labrador. I'm 14 years old and I'm currently a freshman at Loyola High School. And I believe that many people in the world today are very scared of expressing their emotions, not so much because they're afraid of being judged, but more so because too many people just don't care.
Good. Good. Very good. positive. What did you see positive there?
Good vocal projection.
Great vocal projection, yeah. Anybody else? Very good. I was going to say the same thing, your gestures. Like you used your hands appropriately. What do we need more of?
So you kind of ask instead of telling. We are like this, and things are like this. Instead of this is how it is, this is what I believe, and this is why you should believe me. You kind of ask for forgiveness that hopefully what I say you believe, right? So be more direct, as if you're telling somebody.
Say I believe, just say it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter in what context you say it. It's the act in which you're saying, right? I think it's like this and like this. It's like this and it's like this because it's like this and you're going to believe me, okay?
Yeah, it's the energy again, right?
Yeah.
It's like getting a little more enthusiastic about it.
Want to try it again?
Yeah, a couple points.
Yes, the one thing that I wanted to tell you, this is a physical thing, okay? Is I want you to stand up nice and tall and I want you to, yes, bring your head back, okay? So when you get nervous, is you just slouch a little bit and then your head pulls forward. So I want you to bring your head back, nice and strong. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Head back. Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Hi everybody, my name is James Labrador. I'm 14 and I'm currently a freshman at Loyola High School of Los Angeles. I believe that too many people are scared of expressing their emotions, not because they're afraid of being judged, but because too many people nowadays just don't care.
Very good. Much better. Awesome. All right. Last one and then we'll move on.
Last one gets the most pressure.
No, first one gets the most pressure.
Okay. Let me take a moment.
Yes, as much time as you need.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elaine Liang, and I am in Oaks Christian High School, and I am 15. I want to focus on an issue that is really important for young people today. Many girls are feeling pressured because of the rise of cosmetic surgery or beauty standards. My point is you should never change the way you look or your opinions or your hobbies based on other people's opinions.
Great. Very good. Okay, positive. What are some positive?
Pacing.
The speed, good. What were you going to say? Oh, pacing. Okay, good. What else? Confidence, good. I like that you didn't start until you were ready. Okay? When you walk on stage, you can start whenever you want. If you walk on stage and you want to take a minute to take a breath and then start, you can do that. Okay? So the fact that you allowed yourself space so that you can like start effectively is fine. Okay? What can we use more of? Good. More vocal projection. What else? Hands. Good. I would say more vocal, just exactly what they said, more vocal projection, more physical gesture, and more conviction. Because I know you're passionate about what you're saying. I know you really believe it. So tell us. Okay, for all the young women that are your age and all the little girls that are watching, and even the older women that still have the same challenge. This is an important topic, so like really tell us. So try again.
I forgot a portion of my
It doesn't matter. How many of us knew that she forgot? Nobody.
I need a moment.
Yep, take your moment.
My name is Elaine Liang, and I am 15. I want to focus on an issue that many young people have, and with the cosmetic surgery and all the beauty standards that are going around the world, many people feel pressured about changing the way they look, like losing weight or changing their face appearance. This occurrence is even more common for young people. Like many students in high schools want to change the way they act or their hobbies just to fit in or be the popular person. My point is you should never change who you really are based on someone's opinions.
Much better. Nice. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay.
Amazing.
Here's what I want to do, because the next time we see you, which is next week, all of you are going to stand up in front, you're going to do your talk. Okay? Because now we need to start like seeing the talk, because your competition is only 2 weeks away. Like when you do your talk, it's coming fast, okay? So how many of you guys, I hope all of you already started writing your talk, right? Okay. And remember how I told you that there's 3 sections? There's the what, the so what, and the now what. When you start your talk, okay, the very beginning of your talk, your first section, how many of you guys are telling a story? You're the storyteller. If you're the storyteller, come over here. Okay? How many of you guys go all the way over there? Yeah, I'm going to put you guys in groups. Keep going. How many of you guys start your talk as like the researcher, like you're giving us information and statistics? How many of you guys start with that? Okay, anybody else?
Special. Oh, I don't special.
Great, okay, so you guys go that way. You're the researchers telling us the statistics, okay? How many of you guys start your talk and you're like more of the educator, professor, where you're just giving information and talking about your topic generally? Who's doing that? Nobody?
I forgot what the form was.
Okay, want me to put the slide up for you? Hold on, let me put it up just so you guys can see.
Talk about,
Number 2 is talking about
put in,
Perfect. Okay, so remember okay, that we want our talk, okay, to be chunked into 3. If you try to write it all at the same time, you're going to get overwhelmed. It's too much information. Okay. So I want to see what you guys have for your first section.
Go ahead and just
Which should be about 2 pages.
How much you got in there? Yeah, why don't you just do this first paragraph? Just start on that first paragraph.
Remember, your talk, okay?
Go ahead.
1 page is about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Okay? So your first one should be about 1 minute. Okay. So who wants to go first? Read us your first section.
First section
It could be anything. So your first section could be the what, the so what, or the now what. You can decide which one goes first. For some people, they start with the so what, which is the research. So like, 15 million people died. Like that's the so what. This is what you should. And then they go into the what. Teen suicide is the #1 ranking. So it depends like what the most important is.
I gained new friends, like I earned respect through tasks that I've done. I
have their own like dog market which has like fetish.
Okay, so what I think you should do at the end of your first paragraph, because the first paragraph is great, like you pull on emotion, everybody thinks like, I know nothing about the challenges of purebred. Everybody's got their stuff. And
and that's why that's such a powerful.
taking the victim.
Are you going to share a story or share just a passion about the suicide and the cyberbullying? Okay.
Because I know nothing about this, so I want.
Okay, so just play with that a little bit, little nuances, because you always want the beginning, like she said, the beginning and the closing are the most important. So you want to come out really powerful, like why should they listen to you? What is that what? Right? What are you passionate about speaking about? So you're going to talk about that story and then go into maybe some stats and some stuff about the cyberbullying and what we need to do about it. Okay, good. Okay, so work on that for next time for sure. Just a few nuances there. But you're really close. Yeah, it's really close. Okay.
People tend to, or people think, or you know what I mean? Because that's not getting your point across as strongly as you would if you would say, this is, not I think this is, people think this is, people say this is, but this is. I believe that's a great one. That's a great one when used correctly. When used at the right time, when used in an effective way, perfect. We gotta say it strong.
Where all people suffer from serious, you see what I mean? Then it's like diabetes and many. Instead of you saying, I'm sure you know, say imagery that's connected.
You know what I mean?
Because all of you guys are speaking about things that are true. So you're creating imagery that like is true for us. Like it's emotional for us. It's not like a story.
I want you to
like what you're saying about healthcare.
I don't want to be more passionate about
what you're saying about
that automatically.
Well, people who are homeless and living in a society and get multiple to private hospitals.
It's like, I'm going to give you feedback. I can't believe somebody has that.
You need to be more clear about what the challenges right off the top. Okay? So you say, today, healthcare is, and I want all you guys to right? That's why you start with the story, so that it's personal. So you say, today, healthcare is accessible to everybody. Okay? And pause. However, when you say, really what's the challenge? 30% of women are scared to ask for a raise. 85% of young adults are afraid to ask a question in school. Like, go online and research some statistics about fear. But not fear that's like jumping out of a plane. Fear that has to do with everyday life. Do you know what I mean? Because you're telling us your story. You're shocking us because your statement's like, geesh, like you just like called me a coward, right? And you're like emotionally grabbing us because you're remembering like 17 kids died, 17 were injured, and thousands more around the world that were impacted by one human being. Like paint the picture of when you got on the plane, you landed in America, and what happened? Or you could even start with like a selfie from Instagram. Like how interesting would that be if you had your phone on stage with you and you looked and you were like chin up to the side, eyes up, beauty, get the right lighting, and like you were painting that picture and then you put your phone away and you were like, and then you went into the judgment. This is what we do on a daily basis so that we're not judged. Painting the perfect. Does this help you guys?
What I mean by that is
see, the hard part is just
sometimes
like thinking like, oh, okay, like what part should I put in?
People think, you know what I mean?
So what I want you to do is by next week, I want your whole talk to be done. So your first section, which we have, your second section, and your third section. Okay?
This is,
and then from there,
I think this
when we
is.
read it, we can cut
People think
stuff
this is.
out. Say this instead.
This
Cut that part out, pull this in.
I believe that's a great one. That's a great one when used correctly. When used at the right time, when used in an effective way.
I got goosebumps from that. I felt like I got chills from that. That was really awesome. Good job, okay? You feel good about that? Awesome.
And diabetes. And like all of these preventative diseases that you don't have to get if you just take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Stick those words into our brains. So when you go like, where all people suffer from serious illnesses, maybe even say preventative illnesses. You know what I mean? Just to show that those are all the consequences of not taking care of yourself, right? And like stick those in our mind.
Yeah.